There's prolonged heat there, heat waves that are leading to a spike in snake encounters across California, Arizona, and Colorado. We have a headline tear for it there. This intense heat, it is forcing snakes out of dormancy a little earlier than expected. And sometimes they might end up right on your property. But they're not the scary monsters the internet paints them to be. They're not villains, okay? Despite what even the Bible may say, they're just looking to beat the heat like all of us.
They just want to be friends, and we're totally okay with it. And speaking of friends, we of course want to welcome in our new friend, Sydney Paolacci from New Jersey Exotics. And she brought in a couple of friends along with our friend Craig Herrera as well. Teach us more about these scaly serpents, or brand new friends, and let us know. Obviously, they're cold-blooded creatures, right? When you talk about reptiles, and what we've heard is that some folks, especially out west, have actually seen an increase in friendly sightings of these scaly serpents.
Yeah, so they definitely have. With the weather rising and everything getting hotter recently, these snakes are coming out of brumation much earlier than they're supposed to be. So these snakes are now looking for a nice cool spot to calm down and have a little bit of fun over there. So you might see them in your garage now, you might see them hiding under a rock, maybe under some leaf litter in the forest, or in different parks and different hiking trails.
Because they thrive on the sun for energy, right? I mean, they're cold-blooded. This is what they need, the warmer weather.
So yeah, they thrive on the sun because they can't produce their own body heat like us. So we're warm-blooded animals, so we create our own body heat, unlike them.
So they need to find the sun. And tell us a little bit more. Oh, he just yawned. Oh my gosh, I've never seen a snake yawn.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Oh my God, I feel you, buddy. Okay, so who do we have here? Oh, now he just stuck out his tongue. This is what kind of snake? I don't know if people can see him.
This is a ball python.
Are we able to rotate him a little bit, actually, so then that way we can show everybody?
There it is.
Okay, he's a ball python?
And these are non-venomous, these, right?
Non-venomous. So it's actually illegal to own anything venomous.
Oh, I didn't know
In the
that.
states of New Jersey and New York.
But you can have this for a pet.
So you can have this one for a pet, you can have this one for a pet, and you can even have a 6-foot boa constrictor for a pet.
Can we also, sorry, I also want to show, because this guy's a different color. He's more orange. Do you need me to help hold one while you rotate? Okay.
Would you like me to take them out?
Which one? Can you take one out? I know we have another one coming in as well.
Yeah, I can take them both out. Just give me one moment.
Craig
Marissa,
would love nothing more than
one
to
matches
have...
your outfit.
Right.
No, this is good because it helps me conquer my fear, because snakes, they're just doing their own thing. They don't want anything to do with us, right?
No, so the only way people get bit by snakes is when they tell them to back off.
Oh, yeah.
So snakes are more scared of us than we are of them.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes
So you'll
sense.
never have a snake that bites you to try to eat you.
Interesting.
Same thing with those rattlesnakes.
Right.
Do they have names?
So this is Cornwallis, and this one we actually just recently received. What should we name him?
Ooh, Sunny.
Sunny, I was going to say
The fox weather
Sunny.
mascot is Sunny.
I love that.
Can I pet one?
Yeah, so this is Cornwallis. He's
Okay,
very
I can
friendly.
pet
You can even
Cornwallis.
pick him up.
How do I hold him?
Just nice.
Literally just
scoop.
kind of like scoop and go. Hi, Cornwallis. What kind of snake is he? Where's his
He's
head?
an albino corn snake.
Oh,
Do they bite at all?
No, they don't tend to bite whatsoever.
Okay.
They
If they
only
do, does
bite
it
out of
hurt?
fear.
Okay,
So
out of
I've been
fear.
bit plenty of times,
Yeah.
and it's like going to the doctors and getting a shot.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
just
don't
touch
get.
the
Do
side
they
of
get
it.
tangled in themselves?
What?
Do they like, oh, I got tangled again.
What do they eat?
They eat live mice.
Okay.
See, and that's why I could never own one. But okay, so you encounter one, they're coming out. What is the cozy temperature for them? Like, what's too hot for them?
Anything above, I would say 95 degrees is too hot for them.
You go.
They love anything between 75 to 85.
75 to 80.
Some even
So
like
this
it hotter.
Yeah.
Some even like it hotter.
When it gets really warm like that, do they have like a dormancy sort of phase that they may go into, or?
So when it gets too warm, they leave that dormancy phase.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're going
so
up. We're
during
going
the
up.
winter, they have that dormancy phase. And they're also a nocturnal species, so they're not even supposed to be out during the day.
Oh, okay.
But because it's too hot, they're trying to find those
Oh,
shades of air.
interesting. Okay.
If you there's from what I've learned, there's actually like 2 different types. I know that you guys are focused a lot more on the East Coast, and boy, Coral absolutely loves Marissa.
I know. Her eyes are red.
Tell me the difference. So between like some of the snakes that you might see on the East Coast, and then versus what you may see out west if you're out hiking for our friends that are in California, etc.
Yeah, so out west, you're going to see more poisonous species. It's very rare in the East Coast to see a poisonous species. You'll actually see corn snakes not of this color in the East Coast. They tend to be more brown, black, and there's even a lavender species of corn snake. And then you can see garden snakes, but the rattlesnakes, the cobras, all of that is mainly on the west coast.
Oh.
So I think safety is so important because they do get a bad. Do you want to hold the next? I know we have another snake too, and I didn't mean not
And
to.
you guys can
I
see
didn't
all
mean
of
to
these
ignore
that
you.
are encounters, exotic encounters.
What would be the best time to go for a hike to try to avoid snakes?
I would say early mornings.
Early mornings.
Yes.
To avoid.
To avoid them,
Okay,
yes.
so early
because they're
morning
usually awake during the nighttime.
Got it.
So once that sun starts coming up and it's fully up, these snakes are looking to go to bed.
Got it.
That's really good
That's
advice.
right.
That's a really good question.
Full disclosure, I'm very distracted because I'm having so much fun. Should we put these two away because you have one more, right?
do have
want to make
one
sure we
more.
get to. Okay.
Yeah.
So which one?
So we can put
Cornwallis
in here.
All right, by Cornwallis.
Oh, look at how comfortable
So
you
what's
got.
funny
Cornwallis
is that
likes you,
I could
Marissa.
feel his mouth, his tongue, which I've never really. Oh, he wants out.
He likes you.
Yeah, they all want
Yeah.
out. It's because we're warm.
Oh, that makes sense.
So I actually run very hot. I've been told I'm more like a furnace.
Really?
Yeah, that's why we keep the studio so cool.
Yeah.
So I would make a bad snake.
And then while we're getting the other big old snake,
Yeah.
I'm curious. So what do you do if you encounter a snake like in a garage, like you know you're
yeah.
pulling out your car, etc. Because I've always wondered like, what do you do if it's in an environment like that?
Yeah.
So number one, never want to go up to a wild snake on your own. Always call animal control. Number two, stay calm. These snakes never, like I said before, want to bite you to eat you. They're just defending themselves because they have no other way to do so.
Right.
So as long as you take a few steps back and leave the situation, they'll leave you alone.
Okay.
It's great. And we're going to let Sydney grab the other snake
Right.
while we.
Yes. Well, I see your big. I see your big friend
Yeah.
in the corner. And real quick, so Craig,
yeah.
Craig is here because Craig, you usually have like
Yeah.
a small phobia.
No, I do. I like snakes, but I'm a little afraid of them just because I don't really. I've
Understand.
never been around them.
This
I've
is
never
your
understand. So this
opportunity
is
to
for me to
conquer your
learn.
fear.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
But that one's a monster right there.
We have.
No, but
okay.
listen, when you're out there hiking and you're like, and you encounter a snake, sometimes if it is a rattlesnake, they'll give you a little bit of a, right, like a little warning,
warning
say,
sign?
hey,
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
here.
But this is not a rattlesnake.
No, it's not a
definitely
rattlesnake.
not.
This is not a rattlesnake.
This is a python, right?
This is a.
No, this is a boa
boa
constrictor.
A boa constrictor.
Oh, you know your snake.
Well, she knows. Yeah.
I know. I'm so fascinated by them. But he's not full size, right? Or
So
she?
this is nearly full grown.
Nearly
So
full,
females
okay.
get anywhere to 6 to 7 feet, while males can stay smaller on the 4 to 5 side.
Really?
And where would we encounter this one?
You can find them in Central America.
Okay.
But it's more near the south,
Okay.
never near the north or the west.
Okay.
Okay, and not to be confused, because obviously in Florida they've had a big issue recently with people like releasing snakes into the wild. I believe those are possibly the pythons.
So those are the Burmese pythons.
Right.
Yes, those are one of the largest species of snakes.
Yeah.
And they're also an invasive species.
Invasive species.
So kind of like the iguanas down in Florida, they're not supposed to be there. Same thing with the boas down south.
Sydney, come on back anytime. Yeah,
no, it's true.
I love this is such great information.
I'm so glad.
You know what's so interesting to me? I live in California, and when we get big rains, you get a lot of snakes like this. And I
Yeah.
was telling them yesterday in the meeting, oftentimes you get a big rain event, like an atmospheric river or something, and sometimes they get washed out onto the beaches because they're so far inland at times where it's warmer, but the water will bring debris and the snakes, rattlesnakes, back onto the beaches sometimes.
Yep,
Which is kind of wild. Like I said, at that point, you call your local,
Animal control to
and they'll
and
come take care of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before we leave you, can one of us hold the boa constrictor?
Do it, all you.
Do you want to?
No, I like the way you handled the last
No,
one.
this is your opportunity. I don't want to steal that from
wanna
you.
handle
No,
that.
do
Are
it.
we allowed
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do it
Marissa,
now?
you're so good at this.
Get 'em.
Whoa!
Whoa. How much
How
does
much
it weigh?
weigh?
He's around a good like
Michael's
35
shaking right now.
What's the trick to holding?
You're gonna have your Britney Spears moment.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh, this is so you. Hold on, get that camera.
Like, he does not want to leave you.
I know, because I'm warm.
How much does it weigh?
35.
35 pounds.
Oh, okay.
Nothing crazy.
It's like a
toddler.
weight vest when you work out.
Oh, I don't wear that. I just carry around a toddler.
That's
Do you need help carrying stuff? Here, let me
put this
hold
back
this.
on.
Let me put this back.
Yeah, there it is.
Let me get this
Snakes
back
don't know how to
on.
do this.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like.
That's so
ready?
cool,
Okay,
Marissa.
I'm ready. So this is, okay.
Right here.
Oh, you're
gonna put
heavy,
your one
dude.
arm on.
Which, like right here?
Yep. Just
Okay.
pick him up, and then here you go.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. Okay.
simple.
Okay, you're heavy.
I got his head. So
You have
you're
his head?
fine.
Okay.
Marissa Spears over here.
Victor, oh, hello. He's heavy.
Is he? Can I
How do
pet
I
him?
support? Do I need to support his
He's
head?
very friendly.
Whoa,
Should I
he
sup-
feels cool.
Is it? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Feel it.
Well, they're cold.
Just feels like it feels like somebody has his arm
my
wrapped
body.
around me.
Really? Like a nice hug?
They
Kinda?
get that radiation off
Wait,
their body.
in a good way?
like a bad way. No, this is
Did you
crazy.
hear what Sydney
Where's his
was saying?
face?
Say it again.
So you're saying that because it feels
there he
like
is.
Sydney Like the snake feels warm to me, so you're saying it is.
Would you like me to
warm
take him
just
off?
watching you.
Snake's my neck. Okay, no, I got him.
Okay, awesome.
Okay,
I have
good.
the other part, don't
Okay.
worry.
No, I'm good. What was that? Sorry, I was listening.
I just thought it was really interesting that you were just saying that like he is this is a female snake.
Yes, this is
And
Chloe.
it is like it is absorbing some of the heat
Oh, the
from
heat from my
Marissa.
body. Yeah.
And that's why he's getting warmer.
How do you?
So interesting.
Okay, I want to know how Sydney made it look so easy to hold a boa constrictor.
Practice. You got to
I own
practice.
one at
Oh,
home.
there, I see your
Oh, yeah,
head now,
look at that.
Chloe. Okay, I see your
Yeah,
head.
there it is.
Marissa, Chloe loves you.
I don't know.
that's
Chloe
right.
just wants back to Sydney.
Sydney's a little
With
warmer.
NJ Exotics and her for a very long time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's beautiful. Do you want to take her
gorgeous.
back?
I got her.
Okay.
Beautiful. Sydney,
It's
this
all
has
about
been
the warm
really...
weather, the warm bodies. I'm sorry.
I can see your
I'm
face.
sorry, go ahead.
Well, very fascinating and all great advice. I think, the more we can understand our serpent
it.
friends, the more we can better protect ourselves and also them too, because it's this balance we have to achieve. Well, thank you so much for being here, Sydney. This
Thank you
was
so much. This was great.
so much for having me.
Yeah, okay, well, if you have any questions, hope we answered some of them. And watch out for the heat and
Absolutely. And real quick, Sydney, if we wanted to learn more, do you guys have a website that we could go to?
Yes, we do have a website, njexoticpets.com, and we have an Instagram, njexoticpets.
All right. Well, you may see Marissa Spears on that, posting here on Instagram or social
I got to work
media.
on my skills with holding a boa constrictor.